you know, I really hate people that like to play with the Lord. You know, like they say, some people think they know the Lord, they don't. They sit back and they go to church, they play church, they sing songs and praises, but don't even understand the real intensity of what was done with Jesus Christ. You know, Jesus Christ, the Son of God, never took a rest. It says on the sixth day, God rested. And through the rest of the book, it talks about the Lord God. You know, there are a lot of people out there that are chosen for the cause of Jesus Christ. But I like to say one thing. They were chosen. They don't pick. They were chosen, meaning that before the foundation of the earth, they were chosen. Before the whole situation began, they were chosen. You know, it's not no choice in the matter. You know, but it's not an easy thing. It's very hard. It's very hard when you're chosen. There's a war going on. You know, war of good and evil. You know, and somehow people don't think that we're involved in it. You know, like we're supposed to be exempt. You know, we're gonna sit back eating popcorn and drinking soda while watching angels and demons fight. You know, the whole war is about us. It's about us. We gotta get it together. You know, me being chosen, not realizing I having something on me, caused me to have to go through a lot. They say to whom much is given, much is required. You know, I was out in the streets since I was 8 years old. You know, I ran into all elements. The devil has done everything in his power to make me crazy, make me insane, make me, you know, whatever it decided to do. You know, but it definitely wanted to take my sanity. Right now, I'm sitting here with stage 4 lung cancer. Don't know how long I last. I'm sweating because the hormones change. You know, and there's a lot of things that go wrong with that. But I figure, you know, I get it all out. You know, I'm gonna give you a testimony. I guess I gotta be chosen because there's times when I was little. The first time the guys decided to get me drunk, they thought it was funny. You know, they went and got me drunk. And due to the fact that I was always a runaway, and I know that, you know, young kids could be prey to anything, I just vowed to never be drunk or do drugs or nothing while I was out there, you know. And it was just weird. It was just weird. But when they got me drunk, something, I'll say, I was tempted to do something I'd never done before, which was, it was a run. So I went through the window of a house late at night, all drunk, and I had a purse there that had money in it, and there was keys on the counter, and you know, I seen a big bag of dog food, and with that big bag of dog food, I knew there must have been a dog in it, so it's time to back out. So I start backing out. Instead of taking the purse, I take the keys. I run across the street, and even though I'm drunk, I don't know how I did it, climbed up a tree. And while I'm up in the tree, I'm sitting there waiting, and I watch, and I see the man, you know, search around the window. He had his dog with him. The next thing you know, when I finally got enough time, I finally came down and said, I'm going to steal this car. So I go and I get in the car, and I turn it on. I don't know how to put a car in reverse back then, because in the 70s, you had to push down on the stick and then pull back to get it in reverse. And I didn't know that, so I ended up getting stuck in the driveway. And here I am, can't move the car. So the guy's on one side with a big butcher knife sticking it between the crack of the window. And then there's a dog on my side. So I'm sitting there saying, you know, I decide what side to come out. I figure the dog ain't got no sense, the man does, so I come out on the man's side. As soon as the man gets me, he grabs me, holds me up against the garage with a knife to my neck. And he says, you little, and he used the N-word, nigga, RK. And I see his big blue eyes in my face, you know, looking me eye to eye. Next thing you know, from that second when he said kill you, that was when my spirit just was yanked out of my body. I could feel my spirit floating over top of my body, looking down at this man getting to kill me. And all I could feel was this breeze going by my ears. I figured it was just a breezy day, nice breezy spring day. But as time goes on, I kind of find out it was a spiritual deposit. You know, that was an angel holding me. That was an angel flapping its wings. That was the breeze I felt going by my ear, was the turbulence from its wings. Eventually, I ended up going back in my body, and then that was the first time I said to myself, I had direct contact, but I never really put it together. It took me 40 years before I could figure out what that really meant. That's what a spiritual deposit is. Where God puts events in your life to where you can't make sense of it right then and there. But later on in life, you'll be able to withdraw from it. When the account gets large enough, I guess your spiritual account. All things real. It's time to lock down. Get real with this belief. Get real with Jesus. Really believe. Because times are getting hard and the devil is really working hard. Chaos, confusion everywhere. Find Jesus, like they said. Seek ye the Lord while he can be found. That's all I can say.